they've never met a customer like us being the Bitcoin network, right? We have no geographical constraint. So typically, if I were going to go build a big manufacturing plant that consumes X hundreds of megawatts in a rural location, that would typically go hand in hand with they need to build transmission, they need to invest in their highways, they need to have the school systems and the hospital systems to support 2,000 jobs. There's all this other sort of knock-on effect that the companies are asking for the communities to bear the cost of. Bitcoin miners have no geographical constraint, have no population or infrastructure constraint. We want to go as close to the substation or the power plant as we possibly can get. And we just want to plug in. We don't want to introduce any other burdens or costs to these communities. So one is they don't believe us. Right? They don't believe that we can actually go anywhere and cut off power anytime. We got to go and show them data. We say, all right, here's a stack of power bills that we paid in Georgia or in Tennessee or in Wyoming. And we'll just show you all the runtime data and the power bills, and we'll prove to you that it actually happens. The second is they don't believe how quickly we can build as miners. So typically, if you get a big data center, big power plant, customer that's coming in, they say, okay, well, maybe we'll start pulling the power down in 2 to 4 years. We're like, all right, 6 to 9 months, we're ready to go. So they don't believe that we can go anywhere and shut off anytime. They don't believe that we can build as quickly as we are able to and able to start to pass those revenues back through the power costs as quickly as we're able to at the scale that we're able to. And then the third is all of their friends who are the utility executives nearby just start calling and saying, can we have one too? So what we're doing a little differently than some of the other miners that you probably heard of are running 32 data centers. We're running little pockets of power all over the place. And that lets us stay nimble. It lets us stay aggressive around growth. And it means that Bitcoin's plugging in to more and more local economies all over the country and bolstering, the backbone of what they already do incredibly well, which is serve power, build additional power. And we know the relationship between high reliability, low cost megawatt hours and all of the other biomarkers of human flourishing. The correlation is 1-to-1. Childhood nutrition, education, literacy, pick your poison on how you best measure the health of a society. More energy equals better outcomes. More Bitcoin equals more energy equals better outcomes. The transitive property is unbroken.
Looking to buy Bitcoin the right way? Enable your independence with Bitcoin Well, the fastest and safest way to buy Bitcoin on-chain or via the Lightning Network in Canada and the USA. Head to bitcoinwell.com/BTC sessions and sign up today.